Between those two these days is enormous because the taxpayer is guaranteeing their access to capital. General Electric has, I think, $108 billion that it's issued in government-guaranteed debt. Goldman, I think, $28 billion to another fund. So really, we as taxpayers are subsidizing them. And so when they make these enormous sums of money, $700,000 per employee is what we're being told on average, taxpayers are subsidizing that. Now, the question then becomes, how does all this play politically? Put aside the regulatory issues for a moment. This could be a political explosion when members of Congress say, wait a minute, we have just given money to Goldman Sachs so their employees are making $700,000, and I've got auto workers, I've got people who serve coffee in the diner out of work because there's no money in the economy, unemployment hitting 10% soon, job losses last month, 467,000, and at a point which we simply haven't seen when you really aggregate those who are near unemployed, numbers we haven't seen since the Depression.
But do you think government officials understand what it is like to run a competitive business?
Most of them don't. Most of them don't, but they do understand right now the anger and the populist rage that is brewing in the larger country because they're looking at Wall Street saying, these guys created the problem, these guys have been bailed out with trillions of dollars with a T, and now suddenly they're back making their bonuses and we're unemployed. And you know what? The public is right. In other words, even though there's just a populist rage, and rage doesn't usually generate clear thinking, in this instance, the public is right, saying, wait a minute, we have bailed out the people who created the problem. We haven't addressed the underlying problem, whether it's healthcare, energy efficiency, smart policy, to create a manufacturing base. And somehow the public is saying there's something amiss right here. And they don't see, frankly, they don't see anything changing sufficiently in policy to give them comfort.